Hello there and welcome. My name's Suzanne from Nonstop Papercrafts. Thank you for joining me again on my channel. Okay, so today's video is a nice quick one where I'm showing you how to make these gorgeous little paper flowers. Now, I really like these because they are relatively flat. Now, obviously if I go from the side, you can see they're slightly puffy, but you can also see that they do kind of go down. So when the page is closed, they'll be flat, and then obviously they can pop up a little bit once your page is open. And I just think they're a nice way to kind of decorate the corner. So this one I've stuck on the corner of this page. This one I've even made into a little paper clip that can just pop onto the top of a tag or a pocket or something, just to add a little bit of decoration. And I just think that they are really, really cute. They're so simple to make. And yeah, like I say, just a nice different little way to add some decoration. Now, these aren't new. There are a few sort of different tutorials on these, but it's the first time that I've kind of tried them and used them in my journal, so I thought I'd show you how to make them. Okay, so these are really quick to make. All you need are 4 larger circles. And when I say large, obviously these can be as big as you want, really, as big as you want the flower to appear. For these ones, I've been using a 1.5 inch punch, and that creates this size flower. And then you want a smaller circle, which is what goes on the back and holds everything together, and that I have been punching at 5/8 of an inch. So long as it's obviously smaller than this, it's fine. But yeah, it just literally holds all of the petals together. So you need 4 of the larger circle, and then 1 for the one flower of this smaller circle. And then you're just basically going to create shapes like this. And the way to do that, if you've got single-sided, so I've got one that's single-sided and this is double-sided. So for a single-sided one, obviously you want the colour on the outside. So you're going to fold your circle in half so that your blank is on the inside, and then all you do is you fold up this corner up to roughly the middle. I mean, I personally don't measure because, let's face it, flower petals are not exact, but you just fold it up to roughly the middle, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, so you now have this kind of a shape going on. Okay, and that's 1 petal. Okay, and you do that for all 4 of your circles. So just to show you again, so patterned on one side, plain on the other. You fold it in half so the plain is on the inside. You are then going to fold off one corner up to the middle of the arch. Do the same on the other side, and that's another petal done. And the last one, fold in half so the plane's on the inside, fold up to the middle, fold up to the middle, and that's my 4 petals done. Okay, so I have my smaller circle. Now I have got a pattern on one side, which I know you probably can't see very well on camera, and then it's plain on the other. So I'm going to stick it to the plain side just so there's a pattern on the back. Not that that matters, obviously, if it gets stuck down onto something. You can use a wet glue for this. I'm only using a hot glue gun just because obviously it dries very quickly, so it's a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to pop some hot glue on there now without burning my fingers, hopefully, and then you just place these so that they cover what would be 4 quarters. Okay, so the 4 quadrants, and then pop that on. Obviously, because this is a hot glue, this shouldn't take too long to dry. It dries pretty quickly, which is why I like using it, but I'm just going to put that to the side for a minute to let that cool down and settle. Okay, and I'm going to do this one. So this one is double-sided. So this is the pattern I used before on the other one, so I'm going to do the orange side this time. So if you have got double-sided, whichever obviously you want showing, that's the bit you have on the outside. So you fold it in half, fold up to the middle on both sides, 1 petal. Okay, fold up, fold up to the middle, and again, And last one, fold up to the middle. Okay, and again I've got my circle. Again, I'm going to try not to burn myself. I don't use a hot glue gun very often, so I do tend to end up in all kinds of dangers when I do use it. Again, just push them down so that you roughly have one in each quarter of the circle. Push it all down together, trying not to burn yourself like I just have. Oops, all getting stuck to the project. Okay, second one done. Right, this one should be cool by now. So now for the middle, you have different options. So you can use a small button if you like, or I have been using split pins. And then all I did for that is using my crocodile. I've been using the smaller punch, which is I think an 1/8. And then I just literally punched in the middle. Oh, which way does it come out? That way. So I just found the middle, gave it a punch. So I now have a hole. And then I just popped my split pin in, opened it up, and then pushed it down. It also kind of holds everything together a bit as well, but as you can see, like I say, the petals do kind of come up around the edges, but they're nice and flat in the middle. But at least when you close your page, they do sort of flatten down, so it's not too bulky. And there's a flower done. Okay, so we're going to do the same on this side. So just try and push through. If you obviously don't have a crocodile, you could use a pokey tool to make your hole. Or like I said, you can glue buttons on if you want to have a different look. And then open up the split pin at the back. And there we go, another one. Okay, so they are that easy. And there you are. This was a very quick tutorial, as I said it at the beginning. They are very quick to make. You could mass make these quite easily. As I say, have a play around with the different sizes. If you've got a scalloped circle punch, then obviously you're going to have some really cool effects on the edges of your petals. So that might be an interesting look. Again, have a play around with how you use them. I've put a paper clip on this one, so I've just sandwiched the paper clip between another circle, and yeah, that is now an altered paper clip. So there are many different ways that you can use these. As I said, they go quite flat when you close your pages, which is obviously great inside a journal, but they would look beautiful on the cover as well. I really love doing this project, just mostly because I also get to do a bit of a scrap busting session, get rid of some of my scraps, and it's just a quick and easy way to add a little bit more interest to a page. I really hope that you found this tutorial useful. If you did, then please click the like button below. If you would like to see more crafty videos, then click the subscribe button and the bell so you are notified of when they are released. You can find me on social media. Those links will be in the description below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. See you later. Bye bye.